Just got home from the Silver Leaf Renaissance Festival. It was a long, hot weekend, though not as hot as it normally is. As you can see, my room is in somewhat disarray as I've just kind of thrown everything about. Computer is booting up. I haven't taken a shower yet. I'm gonna, and I'm looking forward to that. So take joy wherever you can. You know, look for those things that boost your spirit, fill your brain with things that are gonna uplift you, that are gonna just make this life worthwhile. You know, sometimes we can get all caught up in the grind, the daily grind of everything that we do, or the hustle and bustle. And there's nothing wrong with hustle and bustle of your business, of finding a good angle to relax, of chasing and catching your dreams, of taking care of your family, putting food on the table, paying the bills. We can get all caught up in all of that stuff. But you've got to find those things that give you joy, those things that make you happy. You've got to find your happy place. And whether that is something as simple as coming home and taking a shower and just washing off the cares of the day, or looking forward to spending time with friends tomorrow watching superheroes on the movie screen and then eating excellent shawarma. Whatever that is, sometimes I'll take a moment on stage, and as we're performing, I will look off to the left or the right and just look at nature beyond everything. And that just, lifts me up. And then, of course, turning back and looking at the laughing faces, giving me energy. Sometimes I don't get that. Sometimes it's job. Sometimes you throw out a lot of energy, and it's everybody's hot, everybody's miserable, even your audience, and sometimes they're not giving you that energy back. So you have to find that. You have to. Who motivates the motivator? You do. Who takes care of the person who is going to bring you joy? Who's your knight in shining armor? Even in this small thing, even in this thing where that's going to keep you going. You are. You've got to find that joy. You've got to find your happy place so that you can move forward. Because life is full of woes. Life is full of trials and tribulations. And yes, I do believe that that's just training, for you moving on to the next level of your life. Or it can be. I don't believe that everything happens for a reason, but I believe that it can happen for a reason if you apply it. So even the most horrific things that happen to you can be used for you to be able to help somebody else who's gone through that experience. So you've got to find your happy place. And again, I'm going to mention this story, and I really need to look it up so I can bring out the guy's name. There's a guy who was stuck in I think it was Vietnamese POW camp, day after day of just trying to get through it, being fed with not really cool food, maggots in it, having to find the beauty in that so that he can get through it. And he used that experience and to take time to examine his life. That was where he went mentally, to look at what am I going to do when I get out of here. And he went on to become a motivational speaker. That experience actually turned to a benefit. It didn't happen for a reason, but he applied it, so it did happen for a reason. He made that happen. He found his happy place so that he could get to that horrible, horrible thing. Now, working outside in the hot sun does not compare anything with that. I'm not offering up what we do, with that. But, everything that you do, you have to find your happy place, because even in your daily grind. So that's what I'm asking you to do. And how can you do that? Sometimes it's meditation. Sometimes it's you can sit down and just breathe and become very, very present. That's kind of what I do on stage when I'm looking off into the forest or whatever. Become very present and realize and look around and see, where is that beauty? Because all of our lives are rich if you look for it. There's great wealth in all of our lives, even but you have to look for it. Even in the most difficult of times, you have your family, you have your friends, and if you don't have that, then you have to look for that. You have to look for that thing that's going to give you joy. So meditation is one way of doing that. Prayer is another way of doing that. Stopping and taking a moment. Become present. Become aware. If you're like in the midst of, if this gentleman can do it in the middle of a POW camp with maggots on his food, if you can find beauty in there, you can do that. So do that. And maybe your life is not that hard, and it's easier for you to find your joy. And your joy is bringing that to other people. You know, the beauty that you're bringing beauty to other people. And those of us who do that, we have to be careful that that doesn't become commonplace. So we have to make those special moments. Make your special moment. And then share that with others. So that's what I am challenging you to do today with this blog. Find out what your beauty is. You know, seek out your beauty. Find your happy place. And of course, share that with the rest of us. You can do that through facebook.com/mordantworld. Love to hear about it. Right now, my happy place is the shower that's a-coming. I've been looking at this wall as I'm talking to you, peripherally. Oh, you can see me in the mirror. Yay! I've been looking at this wall and just enjoying the color. It's kind of it's an alright color, whatever. Find it. Looking outside, I don't know if you can see that. The sun is setting, and the greenery around me. Whatever. Find your happy place. Welcome to my modern world.